Hi everyone, Lee Magpie here, and today I've got something else Jurassic World related, and this is the Jurassic World Dominion Fierce Pack Moros Intrepidus. This looks absolutely awesome, and these smaller packs are finally out in the UK now. They are finally out in the UK all around the country, and they're finally out on Amazon as well. So I'm sorry that these ones are a tiny little bit late. I know some places in America got them a little bit early, and some places even got them at least 2 weeks early or something like that. So I'm really excited to do a review on this species. It's got a very unusual name, and this one is for 3 and plus, and the packaging is quite similar to the what I call the raw packaging, the raw strike packaging. It's just very more minimized, like the Savage Strike packaging that used to have like a cardboard all at the bottom and it was like boxed out, but now they've actually minimized the packaging to a piece of plastic of like a shelf, and then just a cardboard back. So that's really good that they're trying to cut down a tiny bit more on the packaging. And the ages is for 3 and plus. The packaging overall is quite nice. It's not the best packaging, but it's still really cool packaging. Like, you got the really cool picture of the T-Rex. You've got the awesome logo for the new movie, the new Jurassic World movie, which looks absolutely awesome. I can't wait to see it. And in the background you can see that it's got some helicopter action and some trees. And then on the back of the packaging it just shows you that we've got a new way of doing the scan code for the Jurassic World Facts app, which throughout all my videos I always show the scan code so you can scan away and it pause away and scan away. And then you've got these 4 available figures as well. Well, these 3, I've already got this one. I am getting blue because there's quite a few packs with blue, so I don't really need to get another blue figure, sorry. Even though they might have changed a little bit of the sculpt. But these 2, I've got a review coming up soon as well, so please like and subscribe to my channel, because I have got quite a few Jurassic World toys to come out, as I went a bit mad and bought quite a lot, so please keep an eye out for that. But this figure looks really, really cool, and it's nice that we've got another new species, which with this new film coming out, I've noticed that Mattel dropped out a load of new species, not just repaint. So it's really nice that we actually got and even though we've got loads of raptors, they've actually dropped a lot of re-sculpts of raptors as well as new species. So good on Mattel for keeping up and making these toys very exciting to get. So yeah, this retailed for £12, which is a little bit more money than usual, but they were usually like £10, but now they've gone up to like £12. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to get this cool figure out of the packaging. So everyone, I've got the Moros Intrepidus out of the packaging, and I've just kind of realised, I think that these are like the attack packs or the wild packs. I don't think these are like the Savage Strikey figures what we get. So, because I've just realised it ain't got like no action feature, which I'll check that out when I do the review. But overall, I think this figure is absolutely awesome. I really love the coloured scheme. It's quite similar to another coloured scheme, so I am going to do a comparison with the figure what I'm on about and see if you guessed, if you know which one I was on about. But overall, this looks really cool. It's got some nice feathering details, which is starting to slowly come through with these figures and what Mattel's doing. But this is a close-up at the face sculpt, and I have to say it looks really, really nice. The teeth are like a whitish colour. Usually they're like a cream colour, but these ones are like a white colour. And it's got some nice little indivots around the face. And I really love the coloured scheme of this like mint green, and then this like striking orange, and then a bit of orange around the face. and then it's got some white dots of white here and there on the arms and the jaw. So it looks really, really nicely done. And Mattel's started to slowly come up with these kind of white arms or different coloured arms, and then a random colour at the end of the tail or something random like that. I'm not mad at it. I've just noticed that they've started to do that, where the body is totally different colours to the arms. And some people don't like that and some people do. I do when I don't like it, but I like it on this figure. I know they did it on the Allosaurus as well, where it had white arms and like a dark green body. But yeah, the face sculpt looks really, really nice. Just going to focus that in. And it's a very unusually kind of species. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like some type of raptor. You can imagine it running really, really fast. And yeah, so I'm sorry that my camera keeps focusing in and out. I'm trying to sort it out. There you go. That's better. But yeah, I really like these colours of this orange and this. Let me just see if it needs. There you go. So yeah, I really like the orange going around the eyes, the indivots. It hasn't got like tons of detail, but it's got a little bit of scale detailing, and then this feathering detail. It could have been kind of nice if they could have added maybe a little bit of orange in the feathering detail at the top. But it's quite detailed, and I like how it scatters and it looks like it's flowy a little bit in the sculpt. A little bit of wrinkle creasing in the neck in this nice white colour. And then the arms are nicely done as well, in this like bone white colour, which is same as the jaw. And I also like how I like the scale detailing around the jaw. They also do some real nice details on the jaw bit. And then the articulation on the jaw can open quite wide as well, as you can see here. But this is the inside of the mouth. The roof of the mouth is the same colour as the head, and nicely sculpted tongue. I'll show you the articulation in a sec. It's pretty much standard anyway. But the rest of the body is in this like mintish green. No claws painted, but on these more like cheaper figures, they don't usually do that anyway. And like I've said in other videos, sometimes it bothers me and sometimes it doesn't. And for some reason, it doesn't bother me on this one. But the last two videos, it did. So this one, it didn't. So, but it's got some nice details in the legs and crease detailing in the side of the, well, like where its rib details are. But I haven't really got like a lot of rib details, not like on other figures it usually does. But it's got like this really nice smooth with a slight texture of scale detail. And it's got quite a nice like sheen to it, which is quite nice that they've added that. And it reflects, and you can see the scale detailing. And then feathering detail goes longer on the head and then feathers down the neck, and then goes like varies in size, like really small details, and then goes a little bit longer and then goes back into a little bit more long details. I'm sorry if there's a little bit of noise in the background. And yeah, then the scattering of the orange cuts off and then goes into the side of its back, into the tail being a full orange colour, and it's a really nice colour, so it really complements this mint green colour. And yeah, and then the feathering pattern does like a mirror image going all the way down to the tail. And yeah, it's just such a cool figure. I'm going to get another one of these because I think they'd look better in like pairs. I always think like smaller, like reptile, like raptors and them type of dinosaurs always look cool in pairs. But yeah, the articulation is quite standard, but still good, really good articulation, because, well, Mattel's done a really good job on doing the articulation good. So you can lift the head up, that far down. You can turn the head all the way around. You can open the jaw however you want it. So you can have it actually that far wide. Got some nice bit of gum detailing there, but it looks a bit daft if it has its jaw open that wide. But it's really cool that you can open the jaw that far, because you can really do some really good poses with it, with like bigger prey. So it can look like it's biting bigger prey or smaller prey. And then you can, it doesn't fully close the full jaw. It's a bit restricted because of the teeth. But I kind of like it being a tiny little bit open anyway. It looks a bit more menacing. This would look really cool in like a darker colour. But yeah, I really like the way they've done the jaw mouth articulation. Then you can move the arms up and down. You can move the head side to side, just go all the way around. And the arms just move up and down. I really like the fact that it's different colours. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And as usual, you can move the legs like in the running action. They're quite stiff at first to start off with, but then once you get some movements, they do move a little bit more smoother. And then last of all, it's got a swivel in the tail. Sometimes this swivel action works and sometimes it doesn't. It would have been easy just to add a joint to move it side to side. But yeah, and then last of all, we have the code. Now you have to actually have nails to do this. There you go, let me just do that. So the scan code's there. And it just adds really well. It's sculpted so it blends in with the sculpt. But there is the scan code there. So pause away and scan away. And then it simply just goes boom and disappears. I think it's quite cool. I know they was at the bottom, but I think they've just changed things up a little bit. And then there's the Jurassic World symbol there. And overall, really, really cool figure. And now this is where I do my overall thoughts on this figure. So the colour, oh, no, actually, before I do overall thoughts, this is the figure what kind of reminds me of what, if you look at the colours, the skin tone is the same. It's got like, this is more like a mustardy brown. This one's more like a brighter orange. But it's got that same, that is literally the same colour. No, it's no different. But they've got this thing where the legs at the front are a different colour to the body. The arms to this one are a different colour to the body. And then they've got this mint green colour, orangey mustard colour, and then another orange colour there. Which I found just a bit funny, like how they've started doing that a little bit on odd figures, what Mattel's doing, but I'm not mad at it. They're really, really cool. And I think that'd be, these two would be really good for photography photos. I think that'd look really cool. But yeah, my overall, I just wanted to do a quick comparison with that. But my overall thoughts on this figure is I would give it the sculpt a 10 out of 10. I'm not mad at it at all. The coloured scheme, I'm not mad at it at all. I would give that, so the sculpt, 10 out of 10. The coloured scheme, I'd give a 10 out of 10. Even now, I wish they'd put a little bit of orange in the feathering detail, just to give it that extra pop. Since they've added the feathers, they might as well have added just a little bit of colour as well. But still, so actually I'd knock it down to 9 just to be picky, but it's still really, really nice coloured scheme. Articulation, pretty much the standard articulation what you get with these figures, but still very poseable. You can pose it pretty much loads of different ways. And you can have it like standing a bit more further back, like that. Or you could even have it going down a little bit like that, with its head all the way down. So it's got loads of posability, enough for what you need it for play purposes, looking cool on the shelf, or for photography, and it's definitely worth adding to your Jurassic World collection. It retails for £11.99, which is obviously £12, and now they're out in the UK, so go get your hands on these cool figures, and please like and subscribe to my channel for more toy related stuff and more toy episodes. I've got absolutely loads of Jurassic World stuff coming up now, since the Jurassic World Dominion film's coming out and it's just around the corner. So we went from struggling to find these figures to now we're getting loads of them, and I'm hoping that it doesn't slow down, because I know the UK slows down really quick on we're getting new toys, and then we don't see nothing for months, and then the US get a lot of the new toys a lot sooner. And with me being a content creator on Jurassic World toys and just a mixture of toys in general, it's really hard to keep on top of them. So that's why I'd like the support for you to subscribe, and yeah, so please subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram, which is Liam_Magpie, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye, guys.